The NASCAR season roared into life at the Daytona 500, and it spelled a new start for Stewart-Haas Racing. Smoke's team kicked off their 2024 campaign with renewed optimism and a changed driver lineup at the wheel of Ford's latest Mustang dark horse.
This year is probably an exception for Stewart-Haas Racing. 50% of our driver lineup's brand new, a new race car that we're pretty excited about from an aero perspective. So after the struggles that we had last season, those are all some positives to look forward to.
The departure of Aric Almirola and Kevin Harvick at the end of last season triggered a team refresh that sees late model star Josh Berry take over Harvick's number 4 car and Las Vegas native Noah Gragson piloting the number 10.
It's a dream of a lifetime to be able to come over here. I came in this shop probably about 2013, 2014. We were racing legend cars, came out from Las Vegas and ran a few races out here and came to visit the shop, so it's pretty surreal to be sitting here as one of the guys.
Kevin and Rodney have built a great legacy here with the Ford team, and to step into that opportunity just makes me feel really good. To have such a great team around me, a great leader in Rodney, I think we're set up to have a lot of success.
Josh was somebody that I've believed in for a long time. I've just hoped that he would get a shot one day in a Cup car. Didn't know if it would be one that I was on, but it really come down to that. He was the right person, and just truly believe in his talent and what he's done in his past and what he can do in the future, and hopefully we can go out there and win some races with him.
Joining Stewart-Haas regulars Chase Briscoe and Ryan Preece, the new arrivals have brought a new dynamic to the organisation as they aim to improve on the disappointment of last season.
Being behind a guy like Kevin and Aric that have 15+ years of experience, especially with Kevin being a first ballot Hall of Famer, I didn't really feel like there was a whole lot I could necessarily bring to the conversation sometime. But now it's going to be the complete opposite. I'm all of a sudden the guy with the most experience, even though I'm still relatively really inexperienced. So that's going to be something totally new for me that I've never really had to have at any point in my career.
For years, you've had veterans here at Stewart-Haas Racing, and this is the first year where we all want to win really, really bad, and not having somebody like Kevin or Aric to really hold our hands. So now it's time to sink or swim, and I feel like it's time to take that leadership role and get us back to where we want to be.
After the frenetic opening rounds of the season, Stewart-Haas will be looking forward to visiting some of their more favoured racetracks. The Mustang's revamped aero and new diffuser promise improved performance, especially on the short and intermediate tracks.
The new Mustang this year is in itself going to be a better performing race car. Those guys worked really hard to give us more overall performance in every area that we could hope. So that kind of opens up our toolbox and our ability to play in some different areas and try some different things at the track.
I feel like there's been a lot of positive things that have come out of this new dark horse body, and one of them is performance. So obviously we're really excited, and we've been eager to get to some 1.5 miles this year to where we can showcase that.
There's going to be challenges, there's going to be adversity, but we're hungry to be able to go out there and we want to win races. So I'm working hard to be the best leader I can be for our team, and we have a great group of guys, and we're all together, so it's going to keep us going.
There'll be plenty of excitement ahead. A revised Cup Series schedule sees the addition of a race at Iowa and the welcome return of the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis.
I grew up in Indiana, less than an hour from Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I went to the Brickyard 400 every single year. So that's one race that I've always wanted to race. Hopefully win it one day. Iowa is my favorite racetrack, and we haven't been able to race there since 2019, never in the Cup Series. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming.
Iowa's always been a track that I've liked a lot, so excited to be there in a Cup car, as well as doing the Brickyard 400. So that'll be pretty special to me, but I like my short tracks, so I'm excited and eager to get to your Martinsvilles, your New Hampshires, your Bristols, and Richmonds.
Team boss Tony Stewart used his pre-season message to encourage his new-look squad towards a playoff run this season, but the first goal is getting back to victory lane.
We're all at the same place in our career, right? We're all trying to prove ourselves, become steady winners in the Cup Series, and bring Stewart-Haas Racing back to what they want to be, and that's hanging banners and winning races.